welcome to Storytime. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day this weekend. And today we're going to read about some very cool cats and how they celebrated Valentine's Day. But first, let's sing our open shut them songs. Put your hands like this. Ready? Open shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Creep them, crawl them to your little mouth, but do not let them in. Okay. Our first book is called Here Comes Valentine Cat by Debra Underwood. Pictures by Claudia, Rudow. There he is. There's Cat, and he sees all the Valentine things that this guy is selling. Look, he has teddy bears and flowers and candy. Doesn't seem to be a fan of Valentine's Day. Okay, Here Comes Valentine Cat, and it's published by Dial Books for Young Readers. Hey Cat, any Valentine's Day plans? Looks a little surprised. Nope, this is a no Valentine's zone. Why don't you like Valentine's Day, Cat? Well, Valentine's Day doesn't have to be all mushy. Why don't you make a Valentine for a friend? Your stuffed squid? Yes, I'm sure Squiddy would like a Valentine, but maybe someone who isn't a stuffed animal. Can you think of anyone to make a Valentine for? Nobody at all? Aw, poor cat. Oh, my goodness, who's that? Sound like somebody howling? Oh, your new neighbor. Have you met him yet? This little dog. Seems pretty nice. I know, he's a dog. Maybe he's a nice dog. Cats and dogs usually don't get along. Hey, why don't you make Dog a Valentine to welcome him to the neighborhood? That's a good idea. Ah, Cat, look out! Flying bone. About to hit him in the head. Ouch! Did Dog throw that? Probably, but... Oh, he's thrown lots of bones over the fence. I wonder why. Do you think he doesn't like Cat? You think he's mean? But you've never met him. Aren't you jumping to conclusions? Boink. Looks like Doll's tennis ball hit him in the head too. Yikes. Cat, what are you up to? He has a little smirk on his face. See that? Concocting a plan. You're going to give Dog a Valentine? Ooh, I don't like that smile. Oh dear. What will the Valentine say? says dog. What does it say on the inside? Roses are red, violets are blue. Who's the worst neighbor? I think it's you. Cat? That's not exactly what I had in mind. That's a rude Valentine. Violets are blue, roses are red. Stop throwing garbage onto my head. Absolutely not. That's not the way to make good friends. Arroo! Dog's howling again. Wow, he is kind of loud, isn't he? Oh, noise-canceling headphones. Cat! Hey, over here, cat! Can't hear us. What do you have there? You're building a rocket? Why? Oh, he wants to send dog to the moon. You can't send dog to the moon, cat. Do you hear me? He wouldn't survive out there. Oh, good grief. He's not listening to us. Looks like he's putting the rocket together. Oop, look. Hey, something landed on the top of your rocket. Could it be from dog? It says it's addressed to cat. Cat's gonna take a look. What do you think it will say? Ah, it's a Valentine. What does it say? Valentine from cat, or from dogs. Well, he's reading it. Dear cat, happy Valentine's Day. I hope we can be friends. Dog. P.S. Did you like the ball? It was my favorite. Oh my, cat. It looks like the ball was oh, it was a gift. Yep, and I'll bet those bones were... Yep, the bones were gifts too. Yeah, gee, cat, do you think dog was howling because he's lonely? Aw, cat, it's not too late to be his friend. You have an idea? Is he gonna make a Valentine? Another Valentine. What does it say? Roses are red, violets are blue, dogs are annoying. What? It's kind of a rude Valentine. Aw, except for you. Cat, you are full of surprises. Happy Valentine's Day. Yay, he's giving dog the Valentine and a new ball. I think they'll be friends. The end. Okay. So now I'm going to sing a Valentine's Day song. It's to the tune of Mary Has a Little Lamb. And it goes like this. You're a special friend of mine, friend of mine, friend of mine. You're a special friend of mine, be my Valentine. You're a special friend of mine, friend of mine, friend of mine. You're a special friend of mine, be my Valentine. Okay. And this rhyme goes, and then there's another rhyme I have, which goes like this. Valentine, Valentines, red, white, and blue. I'll make a nice one just for you. Valentines, Valentines, red, white, and blue. I'll make a nice one just for you. And here's another book about cats making a Valentine. And it's Pete the Cat, Valentine's Day is Cool by Kimberly and James Dean. And it's published by Harper. I meow you. There's Pete the Cat on his skateboard. It was the day before Valentine's Day, and Pete was riding his skateboard home when he saw his friend Callie. She was holding a big red heart that said love. Have you finished your Valentine's Day cards? Asked Callie. No, Valentine's Day is not cool, Pete said. Oh, Pete, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. It's a day to tell people how special they are to you, Callie insisted. Pete skated on, but something in the back of his mind told him that Callie might be right. By the time Pete got home, he had decided that Callie was right about Valentine's Day. So he got out his pencils, paper, crayons, and markers and sat down at the kitchen table. First, Pete started to work on a card for his friend Larry. Pete made several cards with big red hearts, but he was not happy with his work. Pete wanted to make the perfect card for every cat in his class. I'll never get all these cards done in time, Pete told his mom. Pete's mom smiled. Just do your best, she said. Just tell Larry why he is cool. There's something cool about every cat. Pete got back to work. He thought hard about what was cool about Larry. Oh, I guess Larry is good at football, or he likes football a lot. Perfect, Pete said. After that, it didn't take Pete long to make cards for all the boys. To Josh, who's cool because of soccer, to Trey, who plays guitar, to Rob, who likes cars, and John, who plays piano. Then Pete made special cards for all the girls and wrote "Love Pete" on each one. And of course, he made the biggest heart-shaped card for his mom. The next day, Pete and Callie waited for the bus together. I decided you were right. Valentine's Day is cool. That's awesome, Callie said. By the way, I am having a Valentine's Day party at my house after school if you want to come. The bus pulled up then, and Pete and Callie got on. Mr. Ted, the bus driver, smiled and said good morning. But as soon as they were in their seats, Pete put his head in his paws. What's wrong? Callie asked. I forgot to make a card for Mr. Ted, he cried. Then Pete thought, but I can make him an awesome card before we get to school. Pete pulled out a piece of paper and colored pencils from his backpack. He began to draw. Happy Valentine's Day! Thanks for picking us up every day for school, Pete and Callie said as they handed Mr. Ted his Valentine with a school bus on it. Thank you, Mr. Ted told them. You just made my day. What about Mrs. Gold's, the crossing guard? We need to make her a Valentine too, Pete practically shouted. Let's do it, Callie said. Let's make Valentines for everyone. Pete and Callie got super busy making cards for everyone. To Mrs. Gold, to the police, to firefighters, and the librarians. After school, Pete went to Callie's party. He rang the bell and then he froze. Callie opened the door only to find her friend in a panic. What's wrong? What's wrong, Pete? I forgot something very important, Pete admitted. What? Asked Callie. I just realized I forgot to make a card for you, Pete said. That's okay, Pete. Cards are just a way of showing you care. Hanging out with you, that's way better than any card. This is the best Valentine's Day ever. Some delicious cake. And happy Valentine's Day to you. Love, Pete. The end. Okay, now let's sing our goodbye song. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We clap our hands for all our friends and wave goodbye like this. Okay, bye everyone. See you next time.